Western envoys have joined the list of critics of the government in the face of a series of grand corruption scandals. Both American and British envoys have expressed concerns at the emerging trend of new corruption and says the government must act now and spare no one.
It's really important that whenever there are allegations of corruption or of misgovernment, that they're properly and fully investigated and transparently investigated, and that those investigations are then acted on. And I think that is something that most people would agree with.
We want to see a fundamental departure here, where people, even at the highest levels, who are responsible for corruption, are brought to justice, and that action is taken.
Ranbaga, however, called for patience from Kenyans, saying wiping out corruption will take time.
Kenya has had a 4 or 5 decade history of a culture of impunity, where basically people have gotten away with corruption or have gotten off very leniently. And people are cynical. I know that people are cynical. Latest poll showed people are losing faith perhaps a little bit in the coalition government. I think that's a huge mistake.
The Prime Minister, who has been accused of being lukewarm in the fight against graft, was at pains to explain how committed the government was in dealing with the increasing scandals.
I can assure everyone that action is definitely going to be taken where there are provable cases of corruption. And we have said that no one should be spared.
Raila, whose relationship with the media has hit the rocks after threatening certain media houses with dire consequences for allegedly tarnishing his name, however, seemed to make an about-turn.
You are right to criticize Raila Odinga, but Raila Odinga has also got a right to respond. That does not mean that Raila Odinga is now trying to destroy this particular media house or this other one.
Seemingly angered by the media's persistence in highlighting key persons named in maize and fuel scandals, the Prime Minister had accused the media of dwelling on what he calls trivial matters, raising questions on his commitment in the fight against graft now that he is firmly in the government. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV, Nairobi.